How are you all? I hope you are doing well. Did you search what I told you? Did you find the answer of polygamy? If not, I am not going to answer. You are supposed to Google it. Okay. So now let's back to the class, that is Ramakrishna Mission. Okay. So Ramakrishna Mission has provided a unique contribution to India's spiritual growth, nationalistic awareness and cultural development. Okay. Then, founder of Ramakrishna Mission is Swami Vivekananda. Who doesn't know him, right? Swami Vivekananda. Swami Vivekananda founded Ramakrishna Mission at Belur near Calcutta in 1897. Ramakrishna Muth was established at Mayavati near Almora of Uttaranchal. So here, so these are the main 3 points about Ramakrishna Mission and everything. And now let's back to the introduction to the figure of Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. Lifetime of Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. So we'll see. Ramakrishna Paramahamsa was a worshipper of Kali and also a priest at Calcutta Kali Mandir. One has to attain moksha through dhyana and bhakti, said Ramakrishna. And his life itself was an example of this model. He had believed that all religions advocate the same. He also believed that there are many ways of attaining moksha and the God. He said ideal worship is inevitable. So here a lifetime of Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, how he used to lead his life. So he was a worshipper of Kali. Okay, he used to give a lot of importance on moksha, dhyana like meditation. Okay, and he gave whatever we do throughout our life, at the end we should go and meet a God. So when we have to meet the God, it's not easy to meet a God, but we should do a good deeds so that we feel proud. Okay, I did this, so I am very proud. If I died, that's not matter, but I did some good things in my life. So that was his achievements. Okay, next, Ramakrishna Mission. In order to spread the teaching of Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, Swami Vivekananda founded this mission. Vivekananda was born in Kaita family in Calcutta. He studied both Western and Eastern philosophies. He roamed around India for about 5 years. After the death of his guru, due to this, he could understand the social reality of India. Then, caste system. He understands the social reality, that is caste system, poverty, then superstition beliefs. Oh my God. Then illiteracy, lack of education. Okay, so this he made an attempt to provide a new exploitative free from to India with split like similarities. Okay, so he get to know India was facing this many difficulties. Okay, so next, he also wanted people to stop following the Western ideals blindly. Okay, so he said if he was against to the Western policy, what and all we used to wear, like for example, right now Western culture, Western tops, we used to say, right? So here he was against to them. He said stop following them blindly. Then he believed it is the duty of the religion to provide light. The one who responds to the poor is Mahatma, and the one who doesn't is Duratma. Okay, so he gave one who respond to the poor is Mahatma. If you see the poor people, if you in your neighbor, you should console them. By seeing them, if you went from them, so that's a bad habit according to him, and that's true as well. Then introduces the world to cultural heritage in India. The Westerners could understand the cultural richness of India with the help of speech delivered by Swami Vivekananda at Chicago City in World Religious in 1893. This speech, everyone knows what he speaks, right? Interestingly, he had visited Mysore before his visit to Chicago as a guest of Chamraja Warrior 10th. Okay. Then he attracted the attention of the listeners while speaking at the Congress of Religion held at Paris in 1900. His speeches mirror his nationalist ideas. Then, his thoughts provided impetus to freedom struggle and he asserted that freedom includes social equality also. Then, Theosophical Society. Then the Theosophical Society here. So that's Ramakrishna now Theosophical Society. The founder of Theosophical Society is Madam Blavatsky and Colonel H.S. Olcott. They came to Adyar near Madras and established the head office in Theosophical Society in 1886. Then, sorry for that. The main aim of the Theosophical Society of them is a comparative study of various religions, philosophies and science. Another goal was to discover the indomitable spirit hidden in the human. It declared that universal brotherhood is important. The society basically tried for the reformation of Hindu religion. Next, social reforms of Annie Besant. With the arrival Irish lady Annie Besant in India by 1893, the movement of the Theosophical Society started to grow more. So, who is Annie Besant? Who was Annie Besant? Annie Besant was born in 1847 in London. She had more knowledge in Vedanta philosophy. She also did a comparative study of Hinduism and Buddhism. Translating Bhagavad Gita to English is one of the major achievements of her. She was called as Shweta Saraswati. Who? Annie Besant. She wanted education for all. She opened schools. Even today, Annie Besant school was there. Then, social reforms. Then again, she started Central Hindu Banaras College in 1898. The same institution became a university due to the forethought of Madan Mohan Malaviya in 1916. She started two periodicals, New India and Commonwealth. New India and Commonwealth. She started Home Rule League in 1916 and initiated Home Rule movement in Madras region. Miss Besant was active in the freedom struggle movement and became the first women president of Indian National Congress. The first women president. That's a huge responsibility. Now, let's move to the next is Sri Narayana Dharma Paripalana Yoga. So here started Sri Narayana Guru started reformation movement in 1903. Birth Elavu of Kerala. Aims of the society: strengthening the backward and exploited communities, building a society of human dignity. Narayana Guru and his companions Palpu and Kumaran Asan led the movement. Okay. What's this movement? How can we able to? So here, the caste differences was too much in Kerala, and there was many prohibition in place. During that period, all were not allowed to use facilities like tanks and roads. They were banned from wearing footwears. Restriction to temples. Restrictions were there on women's dress also in Kerala. So here the schools did not have access to these communities. These communities had to live without basic human rights. In order to address this issue, Sri Narayana Guru started Dharma Paripalana Yoga movement. Then, one caste, one religion, one God for human being was a basic idea of Sri Narayana Guru. Then he built temples for the backward communities as they were dying entry into temple. Narayan Guru and his companions started Vegam movement, a temple entry movement. Gandhiji and Periyar, the architect to self-respect movement, participated in this. The temple entry of Guruvayur temple was a major incident. Next, Periyar movement. Backward of non-Brahmin movement. By the beginning of 20th century, a non-Brahmin movement started in South India. The majority non-Brahmin launched agitations demanding representation in government sector as per their population. The non-Brahminical communities opposed restrictions against them. Okay. Then influenced factors for non-Brahmin movement. This was possible due to the English education. The census reports published after 1870s provided a picture of their population. The Justice Party started in 1916, continued the movement in Tamil Nadu. Then here, lightning of the Periyar movement. Periyar movement led by E.V. Ramaswamy Necker, like Periyar. Periyar was born in Erode to a rich family. He was called Periyar, senior person, meaning out of love by people. Self-respect movement led by E.V. Ramaswamy. He believed that Congress is in favor of Varna system and started a new movement based Dravida racial identity. Next, he said Tamil is language of Dravidians. He opposed Sanskrit language and literature. In 1925, he came out of Congress party and started Self-Respect League in 1926. He rejected the racial supremacy in the name of Arya and Brahmin. He also rejected Rama as a Vedic leader and accepted Ramana as the Dravidian leader. Then he campaigned equality and criticized caste and gender based discrimination. He participated in temple entry movement held at Vegam of Kerala in 1924. He became a president of Justice Party. He started an association called Dravidia Kalagram. The ideological non-Brahminical movement started by Ayondidas and T.M. Nair was turned into a cultural movement by Periyar. So, this is the end of your class, that is the topic 5. Okay, so I hope you understood everything, and let me know if you have any doubt. And I'm again and again I'm telling, try to learn, try to practice, then only you can able to understand everything. Okay, till then